Hi YouTube, this is my makeup basket for the week of October the 26th. I am just going to get started into what I am going to be using this week. I did attempt to do a face of the day last week. Last week was a pretty rough week, so I didn't even upload it. So Nunu, I did do it. It is sitting here on my camera. I may upload it, but now it may not even count. So we will try that again this week. So I will get started with my palettes, and I dug really deep into my drawer this week, and I pulled out two palettes that I have not used in ages, and these are both from Inglot. I have two of their Freedom palettes. This one is the bigger one with just a 12, I think, no, 10 pan. It is mostly pretty much a neutral palette that I created myself. And then I had, this was the very first one that I ever made, and I didn't know much about Inglot, so I was just ordering anything that looked pretty. So I just have a bunch of random colors in here, but I'm mostly concentrating on that green in the middle. So I will be using these two this week. I love these. I love that magnetic, the way they open and close. I also pulled out from the deep this week my Vanity palette from Wet n Wild, and everybody knows what the Wet n Wild 6-pan palette looks like in Vanity. Two more palettes I am pulling out. I am like feeling very like warm neutrals this week, so I pulled out my Original Naked palette, which, as you can see, this is a very loved palette for me. So I'm going to be using that this week. I almost want to tell you that's the one I'm going to be using the most this week. And I pulled out, and I have had this for a few years now, I feel like. And this is the Smashbox Photo Op Mega Palette. And if you ask me, they have not made a better palette since they made this one. This one was a little expensive. It was $99, but this one has the absolute most eyeshadows and products in it. It's like after they made this, they came out with some other palettes very similar to this one, but smaller. So I am going to be using that palette this week. And we'll move on to mascaras. I have 3 of them. I, of course, have my Mally Volumizing Mascara. I'm going to be using, which I used today, my Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Curl and Lengthen Mascara. And it is, of course, in the color black. And I am also going to be using on my lower lashes the It Cosmetics Tightline Full Lash Length Black Primer. And the brush on this, if you have never seen it, it's very, very small, so that's why I think it's good for my lower lashes. Or if you want, and what it was originally created for was to be a primer to help your other mascaras to work a little better and make your lashes look a little bit more full, or lengthen them, or whatever it was supposed to do. So those are the 3 mascaras. Foundations, I have 2. I am going to be mostly using this CoverGirl Queen Collection All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation plus some kind of sunscreen. And this is here, and my color is Toffee. And this is what I'm wearing today. I really, really like this. I don't think I have found a better color match for anything high-end or low-end than this one right here. And we know this is my favorite drugstore foundation. I am also going to be using, and I'm going to be using this sort of as a concealer and not a foundation, the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation, and I have it in the color Warm Almond, which, and I have already gone through one of these, and this is all I have left of this one. This is what Warm Almond looks like. For my brows, and I'm all over the place, we are going to play again with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I have it in the color Chocolate, which looks like this. To set my foundation this week, I will be using the very well loved and broken Max broken mineralized skin finish, and mine is in the color dark. And I showed you all that and didn't show you what dark looks like, but this is the dark foundation. It looks a little grungy, I'm sorry. And for a highlight, I will be using something that I have had for a while, and it is unfortunately not available anymore, but I wish it was. And this is from Philosophy. It is the Divine Illumination, and it is in the color Honey Gold. If you can see that, I'm not sure, but it looks like this. And for some reason they just stopped selling it, and I don't know why. But this is the highlight from Philosophy. For an eyeshadow base this week, I will be using my NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone. Yeah, in the color Skin Tone, which looks like this. This also helps to mute out all the darkness and discoloration in my eyelids. So yeah, I'm going to be using that this week. And lastly, my lip colors for this week. I have 2 glosses and 3 lipsticks. 2 of the lipsticks are Urban Decay lipsticks. One is a nude and it is called Liar. And I will show you. Liar looks like this. And I will quickly swatch that on my hand. So this is Liar. I will also be using the color Rapture, and this is like the very first one I ever bought. This one was recommended to me by one of the employees at Macy's, I believe. So this is Rapture. I will be using a Too Faced, I forgot what they call these, La Creme, one of their La Creme lipsticks, I think that's what they call it. And this is in the color Bumbleberry, and it looks like that. And that is Bumbleberry. And I have 2 glosses. One is from NYX, and it's one of their soft matte lip creams, and this is in the color Prague. And I will swatch Prague. This is so pretty. So this is Prague. And then the last one is a MAC lip gloss. Oh, I didn't show you my blushes. A MAC lip gloss, and this is in Viva Glam 1. And I will swatch that for you. So this is Viva Glam 1. So those are my lip colors. And then the last thing that I almost forgot would be my blushes for the week. And the first one that I have is a NYX blush, and it is in the color Desert Rose. I will open that up for you. That is Desert Rose. I have 2 MAC blushes, one in the color Ambering Rose, and this is a sheer tone blush. So that is Ambering Rose. And I also have Raisin, which to me looks a lot like Amber and Rose, but without the shimmer. This is Raisin. Let's put them all together. Yeah, they look a lot alike to me. This one just has some shimmer and this one does not. Maybe this one is a little bit lighter. And then the last one I am going to use is from Wet n Wild, and this is Mellow Wine. I should throw that brush away because I don't use it, but this is the color Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild, and I don't know why blushes don't show up on camera, because those Wet n Wild blushes are extremely pigmented, and I put it on this morning. Although I was slightly careful, I was able to see it. I am able to see it in real life. But to you all, that is my makeup basket for the week. I will try my best, crossing my fingers, to do a face of the day, or maybe I'll just take like a picture every morning of what my makeup looked like and just sort of do like a picture video at the end of the week of all my makeup looks. Maybe that might be a little bit easier for me. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.